Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're going to be focusing our analysis on a service called Remittix. You can find it at remittix.io. So the pitch is, this big idea for global finance, a crypto to fiat transfer bridge.
Right.
It promises to be fast, low fee, way more convenient than, say, a traditional wire transfer.
The concept is simple. You send crypto, and fiat currency comes out on the other side.
That sounds great on paper.
Exactly. And our mission today is really to dig into the sources and see if the execution, well, if it actually matches that very ambitious promise. We have to look past the marketing.
And when we do that, when we look at the actual user experience, the picture gets pretty troubling fast.
It really does.
Platforms like Trustpilot, for instance, show an extremely low rating for Remittix. This is where the marketing really starts to collide with reality.
Yeah, and the pattern in the complaints is it's very consistent, and it's one of the biggest red flags you can see in the crypto space.
What's the pattern?
People report sending their crypto for a transfer, and then nothing. The fiat money just never arrives.
And the support team.
That's the critical part. Once the funds are sent, communication from support just halts. It goes completely silent. The money vanishes, and so does any explanation for it.
Wow. And this isn't just about the remittance service itself, is it? We're also seeing issues with their token.
That's right. Our sources show complaints from people who bought into the presale token. They say they either never received anything or what they got was, completely unusable.
So that adds another layer of risk.
A huge one. And this feedback isn't happening in a vacuum. The project keeps popping up in certain Reddit communities.
The ones that track potential scams.
The very same ones. It shows these non-delivery issues are widespread enough that the broader community has taken notice.
It's so easy to spin up a professional-looking website these days. So how do you tell the difference between a project with early-stage bugs and something else?
That's the key question. And that's where you have to look at the structure of the project itself. Third-party review sites we looked at point to 3 major red flags.
Okay, let's break those down.
First, the team behind Remittix. It's not verified. They're not public figures. That instantly lowers accountability.
Right, anonymity.
Second, the remittance service they claim to offer. There's no real evidence it's functional. It seems to be, for all intents and purposes, vaporware, just a concept.
So the core product they're selling might not even exist in a working form.
Precisely. And that leads to the third, and maybe the most telling, red flag. There's a massive imbalance.
An imbalance in what?
In their focus. Almost all the project's marketing, all its energy is directed at the token presale, not at demonstrating or building the actual service.
I see. It's all about raising money, not about the technology.
That specific imbalance is a hallmark of, let's say, highly questionable crypto launches.
So if we distill all this for you, the listener, what's the consensus from the sources?
The consensus describes Remittix as a classic, high-risk presale project. It's built up a lot of hype, but it seems to lack the actual working remittance system it's based on.
So what are the key takeaways for someone trying to navigate this space?
Extreme caution is advised whenever you see this combination of warning signs. An unverified team, a wave of user complaints about non-delivery, and a heavy, relentless push on token sales when there's no proof the product even works.
Right, which really makes you think. Given that overwhelming focus on pre-sales over actual functionality, it raises a really important question for all of us. What mechanisms can you employ to better distinguish between just an exciting crypto idea and one that is actually structurally sound and ready for the real world? Getting that distinction right is absolutely key.